Hi friends, welcome to Aisha's DIY. Today we will design with necklace memory wire. This is a necklace memory wire that I got from lbeads.com, and it's a collaboration video. I'm making a necklace with it. So this is how it comes in a spool, and then you just measure about say 1.25 or something, and then cut it with memory wire shears. Mine is very hard to cut, that's why I cut it off camera. I have changed the design quite a lot. That's why I have strung some multicolor seed beads. These are 6 seed beads from Bead Gallery. This is what I'm using, and I'm also going to use some chain and some fun colors of the Bicones. And the Bicones and the chain, I'm going to use it in the color combination that I have here. You can use anything you want. This is an 18 gauge memory wire. All you can do is make a loop or something at the end and put some beads inside and hang a pendant, and it is good to go. But I just want to make sure a little bit more dressier than that, so that's why I'm designing this necklace. So you need to make a loop here. It's pretty strong, so I used this bail making pliers. Dumped some beads over there. So I use this bail making pliers to make the loop here. I started the loop and I finished it with the bent nose pliers because it's pretty strong stuff right there. I will include a small clip of me actually doing that so that it's easy and clear for you guys. But anyways, I started this. So it's been a lot of back and forth, and I was still not very happy with the way it turned out to be, so I scrapped the project and then I started new. So it has all different colors in this mix, so I'm gonna utilize all these colors first. So I'm just going to, yeah, this is about say right for me. If not a little bit more, I will take it a little bit. Yeah, this is about say right. So here we go. I did about half of the circle, and then I'm ready to add some chain. So I grabbed some curb chain, and I got this from, I don't remember where I got it from, and you can use any chain you want. I want to use this thick chain, and also I want to take a ruler because we are going to measure our chain and cut it. So we'll come back to this later. First we will cut our chain. So here we go. First, an easy trick to cut the chain is to grab yourself a head pin or an eye pin, something like that, and then you insert the head pin here and hang in there and cut it right here. So that way it's easier to measure. So for example, I'm gonna cut in different lengths, like varied lengths, starting from short to middle, long, and then continued. Okay, so I need 2 pieces of the same length. I'm going to cut 2 pieces of the same length, and then I'm going to shift to the bigger size, and then in the middle, 1 long size, I'm going to cut 1 length. Okay, so I'm just going to decide how long I want the center to be. That I'm going to cut only 1. So first I will cut that. I'm going to hold it right here and say about 6 centimeter or so. That's where I'm going to cut. So this I don't have to worry about it. So I cut about say a multiple length of chain here. The center one is 6 centimeter, and these two are 5 centimeter, 4 centimeter, 3 and 1.5, and so on. I just cut these, and then approximately I just cut these things a little bit less. So except for the center one, we need 2 lengths of the same size of chain, and it has to go in the descending order like this. Okay, and I have here some beads, and as I said, I already did a loop here, so I won't be able to change it again. So from here to all the way here, I will have something going on, right? So for example, what I will do is I will go ahead and tape it. So what I will do is, you can also count, but you can also measure. So here we go. Say about this much, right? How we can measure is, we can take a tape measure and do it, or we can take a cord. That will be easier. This is not exact, but approximately you will come to that point of okay, about say here. So now I measure this on the other side as well. You can also tape it and measure if you want to, and that's about here. So this is the point wherein I stop adding beads. So what I do is I take a painter's tape. Okay, I take a couple of beads off. Okay, and then I do measure one more time. Just keep everything down here. Take this cord and start from here all the way to here. Okay, which is say about 16 to 17 centimeter. So move all the beads here. Okay, we need to make a loop on this side. So after that, I just keep it. Approximately I need a 3/4 of a centimeter for a loop. So I keep it here, and this is where I need to end. So I tape it at this point, just like this, right? I tape it at this point, but then this will bother our the way we add our beads, right? So either you can snip it off here and do it if it is this wouldn't work. I will take my marker or the Sharpie and I'll mark it. Okay. Now let's see if we can do this. Now I add the shortest chain in this. The easier thing would be to actually tape the end of the memory wire with painter's tape and figure out the center first, and then take the tape off on either side and string it accordingly. That will be very easy. So now you pick up, so we don't have much of a space. Let's see where our marker is here, right? So what we need to do is we'll first thread in 2 beads in between. or 3 maybe, and put another chain, then 3 more beads. If it's not going through, don't sweat it, don't try to push it in, it will never work out. So, and then 3 more, and then 1 more chain. So 3 beads in between the chain is a good count. So that's what I will do. Then it's better to add the beads like this, is what I felt, rather than taking it from the from this thing. With the wire, this is what works best. And adding the chain, following by beads. The last chain to add. Then now we will figure it out. Okay, move everything to the side. Make sure there is only 3 beads in between. Okay, move everything. Still we have this much space, just a little bit space, which is perfect. Here you can see my marker right here, so that's really good. And when you keep also, it doesn't look odd. So that's all you want to make sure. Now I will continue adding the beads until I reach the end of this loop, and then I will make a loop. While I'm making a loop, I'll show you guys how I do that. I want this to be multicolored, that's why I'm using this multicolor seed beads, but you can also use one color seed beads that will also look equally good. It is just I had this mix and I really liked it, so that's why I'm using it. So I'll finish threading the beads and then come back. Then we will add some fun crystals at the end of these chain and make this really pretty. So now I'm ready to make that loop. Take your pliers. This is bail making pliers, and then start the loop. Just like this. Okay. Once you get the U, I would suggest take a bent nose pliers and keep it right in between and just squish that loop. So see this, there is a little bit of a gap. I really wanted that gap. We don't want it to be, way too close. Make sure you take that off, you hold it here and gently squeeze in. That's fun. So the angle at which I face the camera, so baby steps, little bit at a time. You don't have to do it, crush it fully down. I feel this is fine, and this is where we stand now. Then now let's add our crystals. Okay, I finished making all the dangles. Now it's time to attach the dangles. So open up the loop like this. How you open a jump ring, that's how you open up the loop. You don't do this way, you just go back and forth. And then take the chain and put it into the loop, close the loop. Take the next one, put it at the end of the chain and close the loop. So this way I'm going to add all the things. And also, if you want a little bit variety in this, you can do what is, you can cut this chain half, like every chain just half, then add a bead. Let me show you guys exactly what I was meaning by it once I'm done adding this. So if you hold it like this, it's easier to add it to the last link of the chain. So a nice colorful necklace. At the same time, it's simple and it's not very heavy. It's very dainty. At the same time, it makes a statement because of the dangles that we created with the chain. So it's really a good necklace to make, and it's memory wire. You just have to, it just stays round like this, very pretty around your neck, and then it one size fits all kind of. So you don't have to worry about whom you are making it. It will fit for anybody. There we go. And then see this, this is enough. So even if you have a neck like a little bit wider, normally that will fit too. It will expand and it will set completely without no problems. There we go. So the necklace is basically done. You don't even have to have a closure per se, because it comes and closes like this on its own. But if you want, you can add lobster claw clasp and a chain. But this is it. The necklace is done. I'll show you guys one more way that we can do. So the variation that I was telling you guys is, so you find a middle link first. 2, 3, 4. That's 4, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 5th one. So here, about say here, what I do, this I think is the middle of the chain. Okay, so just twist this chain, and you can also cut it, by the way, but twisting is easy. So the remaining the head pins we used, and a big chunk of it is left, right? We can use this to make a dangle. So you bend the wire about a centimeter or so, take your round nose pliers, make a loop, add the same bead that you have in Dangle. In my case this is the pink, and then what you do is take your pliers, bend this wire again, and then snip some off because we don't need this much. And then take your round nose pliers and make a loop again. So we made a connector basically. With this connector, what I want to do is open up one of the side and add it to the short link that we have in the chain, and then close it up. Okay, and then this chain right here, the one that you opened up, one link, add the dangle here. Okay, and then the connector that we created here, and try to close this. There we go. See this? It's a little different than what we did previously. So there is a crystal in the middle. It looks kind of nice. You can add this way a connector in between every chain throughout the necklace and then dress it up a little bit more. Or what you can do is make another dangle just like that and hang it in one of the chains in the middle of this, of all of this necklace. That will also look good. This will also look good. All you need to do is pick up an eye pin. If you don't, if you will definitely have leftovers from this project, you can use that itself. But if you don't, then you can use an eye pin and do a dangle exactly like this in the middle of everything, and then finish this necklace off that way. I'll finish doing the same dangles in between everything and then I'll come back. Hi friends, I finished making this necklace. I added the center dangle to each one of them, as you can see here. It came out very pretty. I really like it. If you want to have this look, you can add it in the middle, or else you can just add dangles in the bottom. In spite of this bicones, you can use roundels, you can use gemstones, whichever you want to. And this necklace doesn't need a clasp, so you can just slip it off around your neck and it will go back into the shape, and there is no chance of losing it because we have this much space, and it fits all. So I hope you guys like this video. If you do, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel. Don't forget to hit the bell icon for notification. I do upload videos quite often in the week. Thanks so much for watching. This is these memory wires, the necklace memory wire, or from lbeads.com. You get a lot of spool in a pack. It's only $3 and some cents, and I will leave down the description box below the information for the website and the link to purchase this necklace memory wire. Thank you. Have a good day. Bye.